Hello everyone, my name is Max from Coleman Toyota, and today I have this very cool 2018 Tesla Model S 75D. And in this video I'm going to be giving you guys a quick little tour of the Model S. And first let's begin with the key. So right now it has a little silicone rubber cover to protect it, but it is in the shape of the car. So to lock and unlock the car, you push the roof on the key. To open the front trunk or the frunk, you double click the front. And to open the rear trunk, you double click the back button where the trunk would be. However, to get inside the car, all you have to do is have the key on you and go ahead and walk up to the car, and as you can see, it automatically unfolded the mirrors and presented the door handle, so it automatically recognizes when you walk up to the vehicle and unlocks itself. And if it doesn't, you can go ahead and just click on the door handle and they will retract. You'll also find all throughout the car, you also have cameras scattered all over the car. That is for the autopilot system. So while we're up front, I'd like to show you guys the front trunk. So to open it, you just double click the front portion of the key fob where the hood would be, or there's a button on the main center screen inside. And once it's unlocked, all you have to do is just lift up and it opens right up. And as you can see in here, you have a good amount of space. You could probably fit some stuff up here if it doesn't fit in the rear, but it's a very nice added storage. You have a fair amount of room up here. You could probably fit some groceries and etc. in here. And to close the hood, all you have to do is just lower it down. You don't want to slam it because it is a very light hood. All you have to do is go ahead and just push down on the latch and it closes just like that. While we're still on the outside, I'll also show you guys the charge port. So to open it, you just click on that right there and it opens right up. As you can see, that is where you put your charger, and to close it, you just go ahead and give it a little nudge and it closes itself. To open up the rear trunk, there's a button back here. You just push it and it automatically opens. And back here you can see that you have all your charging cables as well as all your floor mats, and underneath them you have some more charging cables and some additional storage. And to close the trunk, there's a button up here. You just push and it automatically goes ahead and closes itself. Now let's take a look on the interior of the car. The buttons on the steering wheel control the main center screen over there, as well as your music control. So to the left you have your volume knob, as well as your track buttons to skip a track or go back. And towards the right you have your voice control button. This button changes the menu on the side, so you can either have the temperature, fan speed, display brightness, or your Bluetooth phone information, and this little rotary knob right here will control all that. So as you can see, as I turn it up, the fan speed's going up. I can lower the fan speed, and I can do that with the temperature as well. And on the interior you do also have a full glass roof, so I hope you guys can see that. It is fixed glass, it doesn't move. However, it is however, I believe Tesla coats it in some sort of UV protection or maybe some sort of special tint, because as you can see, it is very bright outside. However, despite being glass, it is heavily tinted to protect you from all those harmful UV rays. Now finally, let's get to the fun part, which is the center screen. So as you can see, let's start up top. You have your lock and unlock button over there. If you push this button, that brings up your charging menu. So right now we have 225 miles of range. Over here you can set it up to your home link, your garage door opener. As you can see, we have a LTE connection for the internet. And if I push this button here, it shows this car has 13,000 miles. It is a one-owner car, and up there you can see all those little Easter eggs that Tesla has put in the car. So as you can see here, you have a bunch of cool arcade games. So if I scroll through these, you can see there's a bunch of them. So then you have your navigation system over here. So if I minimize that screen, you have a full screen navigation. As you can see, as I zoom in, this is a real world photo. However, if I push this, it becomes more of a map. If I push this button over here, I can have it show me the traffic patterns. So as you can see, it's orange, meaning traffic's kind of bad right now. And if I push this bottom button over here, it shows where the closest superchargers are. And down here, if I push this button, this brings up the vehicle settings. So as you can see, I have my light controls here, your folding mirrors. You can open the front trunk, you can open the trunk itself, the rear trunk. You can adjust the display brightness. Over here you have your suspension controls. So this is your ride height. You have very high, standard, low. You can adjust all these. You also have a jacking mode that'll help you out while you're jacking up the car to change a tire. You can also have it adjust to automatically lower the suspension when you reach a certain speed. Over here you have more light settings, so your headlight settings, as well as your interior light settings, your automatic high beam. Next you have your drive mode. So you have your chill acceleration, which will kind of numb down the power of the car a little bit, or you have standard, which is a lot more powerful. Here is your forward collision warning. You have off, late, medium, early. Here you have your lane departure warning, blind spot collision warning chime, automatic emergency braking, and the obstacle aware acceleration. So what that all does is it pretty much will slow down the car or have the car brake if it detects something in front of you. And then down here you have your music menu. You can choose the different radio stations. Over here you can stream music. This button is your camera. So what this does is it shows pretty much what's behind you, and you can have that activated at all times. So you could be cruising on the highway and have the camera on, which is actually very nice. You can see very clearly who's behind you. Over here are your heated seat controls. So I apologize if I went over that really fast, but there is a lot of stuff to cover in this car. If we go ahead in the rear seat, you can see you have some vents back here for your rear passengers, and you do also have 2 USB ports for your rear passengers to charge up. Thanks for watching, guys, and if you guys are interested in this Tesla Model S, be sure to come check it out at Jim Coleman Toyota, located at 10,400 Auto Park Avenue in Bethesda, Maryland. Thanks for watching, and see you guys next time.